Lifestyle. You never really love me.
What's good, everybody? So for today's video, this is a really special video for me because I, as of right now, am 1 year on testosterone. Honestly, over this past year, a lot of things have changed for me, not just in like physical changes, but also in like emotional changes with testosterone. I think in a lot of testosterone video updates, like a lot of people miss out on the emotional factors, and the emotional changes that happen will also be on testosterone. So I'm just going to quickly cover that for this update video. That's how I'm just going to start this one off. And also, in honor of 1 year, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in my 1 month video, which was the first YouTube video that I ever made, actually, which was in October of 2016. You can see the picture of me back then right here. And, you know, a lot, honestly, like, it's kind of crazy to look back at. It just went by so quickly. Like, I remember starting testosterone, I felt as if none of the changes were happening fast enough, but then they start happening, and then in a blink of an eye, everything, like, has changed, and everything that's going to change has already changed. I'm not saying that there's not going to be any more changes from now on, but just from that initial transition, it's been a year. Like, that's when most of the changes happen. So, now, first of all, my confidence level has gone so far from where it used to be. You know, I was never confident. Like, I was a super shy person before starting testosterone. I never, like, I was confident in myself that I looked like I passed, and I kind of did. At the end of the video, you're gonna see, like, basically a bunch of pictures from when I was pre-T. Emotionally, a lot changes. Like, I'm the same person, but at the same time, I'm different because personally, I'm, like, happier with myself, I'm more confident in myself, and I just feel like me. I feel like I'm who I'm supposed to be now. Back then, you know, you're trying to figure it out. You're like, okay, I am me, but, like, your head's not in the same place where your body is, and now I feel everything, not fully because I haven't had surgeries, but for the most part, everything is completely how I always wanted it to be. And obviously there's still more things to come. Everything just has started to, like, line up in the right direction. Before, it was just, like, unclear, and it's really not something I can, like, everybody can understand, but for those who are going through it, you probably understand. But also, for those of you who are watching this video in preparation to start testosterone, I just want to say that there's a long journey ahead of you, and things will change for the better, because it's true. It's, like, 100% true. It's just time. You just gotta let time control that, and, you know, eventually everything will just work out. And that's how I like to look at things. I, like, especially when I'm, like, stressed out about things, I like to look at the fact that everything eventually will line up for the better. So I hope that you can look at it the same way that I do. Anyways, so enough about this deep emotional talk stuff. Lots has changed in the past year. Over the months, it doesn't look like a lot has changed, but I'm going to go from literally pre-T to now, and a lot has changed. So I got a list on my phone because I'm going to go from top to bottom, all the physical changes that have happened within this 1 year. So the first change starting up here is my hairline. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have probably heard of hairline, like hairlines receding. Some people don't experience it, and some people do.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
I definitely have. I don't have any. You know, the light may be throwing this off a little bit, so I'm sorry, but my hairline has definitely changed. And I'm sorry, I don't have any pictures of before. I really don't have any pre-T pictures that I, like, purposely went and took a picture of a certain spot to, like, show. But, you know, my hairline has definitely receded quite a bit. So, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't change anymore, other than when I get old. I'm obviously going to lose more hair. But yeah, so my hairline is receded, and then my eyebrows have definitely filled in more. Before they're kind of invisible, now they're there. You can see that they're there. They don't look like completely blonde anymore. They're actually kind of more the same color as my hair. There's just not, not as much eyebrow hairs there. But anyways, and then onto my eyes, we have my eyelashes, and my eyelashes have grown a little bit longer. I mean, it's not something that anybody else sees, but it's something that when I looked in the mirror after a couple, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in a previous video, I had noticed that it changed, and it did over the past year. Next, we have facial hair. I don't know if you guys can see these ratchet sideburns I got growing here. I gotta shave those, but I feel like when I shave my sideburns, I look like a baby because I have done it before, but like, I don't know, I just feel like I look younger, and I don't really want to because then people will think I'm like 12. I do have like, I have like long, like clear hairs like on my like neck area and like my chin, and in person, in certain light, you can like see that they're there and that they're kind of long, but like without any light, like you can't tell anything, right? Once again, more like clear hair just along my lip, but that's still going to change because I am still kind of young, so as I get older, that will also change. Next change that I noticed is my facial structure. Now, in my voice change that I'll have next, you'll see how much my face has changed in the videos that I took, like, up close. And you'll see that, like, now my jawline is, more defined. My, just everything. I don't know how to describe it. Before, everything looked soft. Now it looks, like, sharper and more defined, if you know what I mean. But you'll see what I mean. As I said, this next change, we have probably the biggest change that anybody can notice, even I notice, is my voice. So I know a lot of you guys came here pretty much just for the voice change, so without any further ado, here is my voice pre-T all the way to 1 year, and then also I'm going to have a pre-T next to my 1 year voice. So here you go.
This is my voice pre-T. This is my voice 1 month on T. This is my voice 2 months on T.
This is my voice 3 months on T. This is my voice 4 months on T.
This is my voice 5 months on T.
This is my voice 6 months on T. This is my voice 7 months on T. This is my voice 8 months on testosterone. This is my voice 9 months on T. This is my voice 10 months on T. This is my voice 11 months on T. This is my voice 1 year on T.
This is my voice pre-T.
This is my voice 1 year on T. So, another change that we have going on up here is clearly I have acne. Now, this is probably the worst part of it all because before my face wasn't extremely like greasy and oily, but now my face, I swear, it's always it just feels greasy all the time, no matter how much I like wash my face or whatever. And also, my acne just always shows up. Sometimes I break out, other time worse than other times, but right now I consider it's pretty bad. And then moving down a little bit, clearly you can tell that I have a little bit of an Adam's apple going on. I mean, you can't really see it unless I'm like in a certain, I guess, lighting, or if you feel it, you can definitely feel it. But yeah, that definitely wasn't there before, so that's there now. And then also with my neck has gotten wider. I don't know if I don't have any, close-up pictures of my neck that I can compare it to, but if you watch some of my old videos, you can definitely see that my neck has gotten wider. And then something else that has gotten wider, moving a little bit down, is my shoulders. My shoulders, it seems to me my shoulders are more broad, also because I have put on muscle in my shoulders and arms. I feel like now, since my shoulders are getting a little more broad, it's kind of straightening everything out into a more masculine body shape, which is like, like this instead of like this. You know what I mean? Anyways, next change, moving a little more down, we have muscle definition. I mean, I don't have any pictures. Once again, I did not take pictures from before, but now my muscles are more defined. That's also with working out. So if you are watching this video and you're going to start testosterone, I highly recommend you work out. It'll make yourself look more masculine. into like muscle wise, just because the muscles like pop out like more individually. You know, I'm pretty sure lots of you probably know exactly what that looks like, so I don't have to like fucking, you know, take out my arms right now. But anyways, moving on further down my arms, we have more hair on my arms. You're not going to be able to see it, but the hair is, you know, there's some that are darker than others, and I just have more hair along my arms. It's just, you know, it's more thick now, and it goes like, I can see like hair going up to on my hands, and then it also goes up to like my shoulder, and then also on the inside of my forearm. You know, only in certain like situations, my veins pop out in my arms. Most of the time is when it's hot, or when I'm working out. My veins pop out before starting testosterone. They didn't, so that's another change. And then moving onto my torso / stomach area, hair like started to grow like more on my chest. I mean, it's not like dark hair, but it's like, you know, this peach fuzz on my chest and like down my stomach. But I also, you know, got like that dark trail of hair from my belly button, but the rest of like the hair is like, you know, light and it's not thick. Moving even more down to my hips have like gotten smaller. I don't like, it's not that the bones changed, it's more of the fat redistribution that has changed, and the fat from my hips / thighs have, you know, redistributed to my stomach. But I have been working out and staying active, so I've actually lost weight. Also, my thighs / like my legs, I have a lot more leg hair. Before, my leg hair was kind of dark, but it didn't go past my knees. It would go up to just before my kneecaps, and then just kind of go down towards my feet, but that's it. Now it just, you know, goes all the way up. I got, you know, real thick, dark leg hair on my legs. I don't feel the need to show you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys can all picture what leg hair looks like, so there you go. Anyways, guys, I just kind of briefly went over every single change from head to toe. I hope I'm not forgetting anything that has happened over the past year. I won't be making these monthly update videos anymore just because things aren't really drastically changing anymore, so the videos would be kind of pointless to make. But I may end up still doing an update every 6 months from now on. I'll just figure it out. This video is definitely a special one to me because I've made it pretty far from where I was. I remember starting testosterone and just being like, oh, the changes can't come any faster, like, this is such a slow process, but in the blink of an eye, everything just happens, and here I am, a year later, still not even used to the shots. I still hate getting the shots every week. You know, sticking a needle in yourself isn't the, you know, best thing to do. Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone, not only just people that watch my videos, but to my friends and family who are watching this video. I just want to thank you for all the support that I've had over the past year, and even before that, like, just in general. Thanks to everyone who has been supporting me. I've been a much happier person, and it helps a lot having people around you who support you. And to all my friends at school for being accepting of it, that means a lot to me too, because there's a lot of people who go through the same thing I do and have to deal with hate every day and don't want to go to school because they don't have people who support them or people that will look at them and in disgust. I don't have to go through any of that, so I'm really thankful for that. And I'm also really thankful for everyone who has stuck through this video and watched all my update videos. Anyways, leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video and you have enjoyed all the videos that I have made, and comment down below the biggest change you think that has happened in this past year. And also, if you watch this video all the way through, then you're listening to me right now, and I'm telling you to go down and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, as always, I hope you all have a good day, good night, wherever you are.
It's back when I come through. Come through the back when I come through. Got the bag, that's a fact when I come through. It go when I come through. Mansion in the hills and my neighbors ain't so nosy. Only made back in Boston, so I'm sliding.